Hello Minecrafters out there, my name is Fabe and welcome back to episode 10 in the Dinosaur Mine. Yep, already episode 10, still no dinosaurs. That is on purpose, guys, because I really wanna enjoy the way to the dinosaurs, and that's why we're building this awesome lab. But today we're gonna start off this episode with enchanting another pick, because my efficiency 4 pickaxe broke. And I was running on iron picks while I was doing a little more branch mining down there. But I think it's time for another perfect working pick. Amazing, that worked out nicely. So we should store these iron picks. Yeah, let's store them right here in case I die. I have a pick to grab. I think we're going to use up this iron pick here first before we start using this pick, but other than that, let me move to the lab and show you the fixed version of the analyzer, of the massive analyzer. There was another bug, as I suspected, with the distribution system. The hoppers were facing in the wrong direction, and therefore the items could just flow from hopper to hopper instead of staying evenly distributed in the hopper they belong. But I fixed that, so it was a quite simple problem. I showed off the other problem with the locked chest, and I think that was it. Let me show you what else I did down there. Oh, okay. I did a lot more work. I almost forgot. I added a little more of these walls here. I added these frames here for the cultivators later. Here they will go for 4 cultivators we'll have in here. And I tried to round out these corners here. Not sure what I'm gonna put in there. Up there they're gonna go the redstone lamps to light up this place. Probably I need some more lamps than just those above there, but we'll see about that later. I showed you that. And I reorganized the chests here because I planned for 4 chests last episode, but we need 5. And those will be the 5 sorting chests down here. And those will be 5 more chests for other stuff I need to store in the lab. So we have kind of a small storage area, and I will have another bigger storage area later in the storage room, basically, probably in this building over here where I can store the rest. But I think for now I can just move my stuff all in here and be set. That's probably what I'm gonna do next. Later this episode, I guess. Well, let's get into the maintenance area, and I'm gonna show you this. This is the item elevator I had to come up with, and it was quite a pain. I worked for several hours on this elevator because it's kind of hard to have separate item elevators, more than 3 right next to each other. I had this problem once on the Survival Inc. server. There was only 3 item elevators next to each other, but here it was 5. And I had to do them in that alternating manner, so they don't interfere with each other. What we basically have is, we have comparators coming out of each bottom dropper through a block. We got 1 below here, then 1 back here, and then the same over here again. 1 here, 1 back there, and 1 here up in front. Then we'll have repeater to strengthen the signals, and they will all feed in the same line. So whenever one of the droppers has an item in it, all item elevators get activated. That's the only way I could think of that is possible. I can't really control them separately that close together. We have our clock here, our comparator clock, and this line here activates these 3 repeaters, 1, 2, 3. The bottom 3 on those 3 lines. And then we have the redstone wire go up here. And let's first go back here. We have this repeater and this repeater that activate the bottom droppers of the item elevators behind a little bit, recessed. And then we have the line going up here to this repeater, and these 2 blocks get activated, and behind these 2 blocks, there is a redstone dust dot on these blocks here. And that redstone dust activates 3 droppers all around it. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 in the back, and here the same. So that's the way I power every single dropper in this elevator. And as I told you, it took me a few hours to figure that out, but it worked finally. And of course we have our hopper lines here, which took me a lot more of our iron supplies, but everything should be hooked up now finally. So we can finally use the analyzer and check out. Yeah, let's check if everything works. I think I stored everything in here. Alright, I'm a little bit nervous. Oh, what I was talking about, during last time we got this DNA, Spinosaurus DNA. That was during our test run last time. So we got a little bit out of that. That's quite cool. So we didn't have that before. But maybe we can get even more DNA today. So let's fill in most of our biofossils anyways. And 1 stack of our relic scraps. And let's hope this time it will work. Oh, did I remove? Oh, I still have to remove this torch here I placed last time to stop the clock. But now it should work, right? 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 Please? Please? Yeah, that didn't work. I did some troubleshooting off camera and I figured out that first of all this torch here was missing, and another thing that happened while I was working on here, I had a creeper explosion and I thought I fixed it all, but apparently that bastard got deeper into the wiring than I thought, and that's why there's a repeater here missing. Actually, let's stop the clock real quick. Oh no, let's just do it. I think everything should be empty by now. Yeah, there's nothing left in there anymore. The items were just flowing through right now because these here were missing. And now we should be finally able to get this thing running. So let's grab all the stuff out here that just went through the system without getting processed. And this time, let's do it for real. 1 stack of relic scraps. Come on. You can do it, I know it. I believe in you. And? Huh? Didn't stop the clock, did I? What is happening to me? Did I stop? No, here we go, finally. Fossils getting processed in every single analyzer. Let's check if this works. Sand goes out, next fossil goes in, every single analyzer. 1 more round just to be safe. Come on. And... oh, there goes our elevator already. You can check it. Items getting up, hopefully. Yeah, this is the sand chest, apparently. I might have to sort them the other way around. It's kind of loud. I don't really like... okay, that's the chest for everything else. That's the bone meal chest. That's the sand chest. This I put in the sand here manually before, just to get it out of my inventory. But as you can see, it works. It's kind of loud, but it will stop as soon as the analyzer is done. And everything seems to work just fine. So let's check our DNA pool. Oh, another Spinosaurus DNA. That's pretty cool. Alright, so we are definitely able to get a Spinosaur. Without a flaw, finally. That took a long time, but I think we got the system finally working. Alright, now let's quickly talk about how I want to set up these cultivators. So, cultivators work that way. Those are just 1 blocks I have to make every time out of cactus green, glass, and some other stuff, I think. I'm not sure of the recipe yet, I have to look that up once more. But the flaw with these cultivators that you can craft is they happen to explode randomly. They have a certain chance of failing, and when that happens, the block is gone, the cultivator block, and it leaves a water source block behind. And what I'm trying to do is a redstone mechanism that detects when a cultivator breaks, and removes automatically the water source block, so I can just get in there, excuse me, place another cultivator, and I'm good to go again. And I also want an indicator light in case a cultivator breaks. So that is the goal, what I have for that. Oh yeah, and when a cultivator fails cultivation, that also spawns a certain mob called a Failuresaurus. That is basically a kind of a mutant, ugly thing. And it has to be killed. So down here, this water stream will transport our Failuresaurus back here into a little crusher where it will be killed. And sometimes these Failuresauruses also drop another biofossil, and I want to recycle that biofossil too. So that's why I need a lot of hoppers below there to grab all the items. But that's my main goal with that. Just explained. Very, very simple. And I think I'm gonna build one of those guys off camera. And I'll explain how the redstone exactly works after that. But before we do that, I wanted to try out something. That is amazing. I just placed a biofossil on the ground, and a friend of me told me that this is possible. Look at this! How amazing is that? And I don't have any bones here, right? Maybe I have some in the chest back here? I don't think so. Let's quickly check. But, oh no, did I remove the chest? I probably removed this chest here. Oh, yeah, I did. Never mind then. But this is certainly amazing. We can have some kind of a little museum with those guys. Some glass boxes where we can show them off. Oh man, that's gonna be a nice project too. Can I take it back? Yeah, I punch it. Oh, look how detailed this is. Look how awesome that looks. That's amazing. Oh, that's so cool. We're gonna have a lot of fun with that too. A nice project. We're gonna go and but now, first, before we build that, I wanna move in here and put our main stuff in these chests above here. Let's quickly check. That seemed to work. That's our random stuff, the fern seeds, the stone tablets and all that stuff. That's our bone meal chest, our sand chest, our gravel and flint chest. And this is the chest for the broken ancient sword. So that seems to work just fine. Let's quickly check if we got another DNA here. Oh, one made it through. That's not good. We got a plant fossil. I don't know why they don't stack. Oh, T-Rex DNA! Oh, amazing. I think we might have every single DNA type already. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And, oh man. I'm not sure how many there are, but I think we are pretty close to done with those guys. That's cool. I don't have any more fossils right now. But this analyzer works just fine, and we've proven it. Oh, another thing I wanted to... I don't know if I showed it to you. I tried it once, I think, in the beginning. There we go. These stone tablets have actually a use. So we can use those guys for our museum too. Oh man, new project. I'm so looking forward to build this museum. That's gonna be awesome. I hope you guys looking as forward as I do. Let's put the relic scraps in here for now too, and rest of the... Oh, the frozen meat. We still have to analyze the frozen meat. Maybe we get nice DNA out of that. Huh? Maybe? That would be nice. Probably just meat. But maybe we'll have some luck here. I brought our essentials over here, and what we need now is some kind of a work area, and I'm thinking about putting one maybe up here or maybe on the other side over here. Probably over here, because here's our storage. I'm not gonna sure how much space I'm gonna have when I implemented the cultivator here, but let's put on a crafting table. And another thing that is important, let's make us a second bed so we can sleep here. Can sleep the night away too and don't have to walk back and forth all the time. Oh yeah, let's check out if we got everything, anything from the frozen meat. First of all, okay, we put them in there ourselves. Where did I store the meat? No meat? I thought I sorted out the meat too. Was it all in here? Oh! all the frozen meat got into DNA? What the hell was wrong before where we got all the meat out of that? But look at that. 4 dodo DNA, 4 Smilodon DNA, and I think maybe even 4 mammoth DNA? That's amazing. Wow, we are really lucky today on our DNA supplies. That's really awesome. But let's finally start working on some stuff here. Let's build the basics together, because otherwise you probably won't have a chance to see it anymore, because it will be hidden underground. What we have here is a dropper, and that means we're gonna need another item elevator to get the items back out that are left from the exploding cultivator, and the hopper of course leading into that. Can I get a... Did that work? I'm not sure if that did work. Let's check it out. Oh, it actually did. Nice. And I face this... I want to have this hopper here sideways, or this dropper, so we don't see the opening in the ceiling, and we can just access it in the floor as just kind of a storage where the items will stay. Then of course we have to remove all this dirt here and make a solid hopper floor, which will suck up every item that falls down. And we're gonna just do it like that, to the left, like so, and then over here. That should work. And we need it even to back. We needed, 3 more, I think. Like that. Then go up here, over there, and then 1 pointing upwards. That should do the trick. We have quartz here. We want to quartz this up again. We don't want to be able to see this. And then we need our half slabs and cover this whole hopper floor up. So yeah, hoppers can still suck up the items through half slabs, so that's why we're using half slabs. And whenever a mob gets generated, a Phaliosaurus, he will get washed up into here in this area, and here we can crush him and get the item that it drops, most likely a fossil. And we're gonna have a pressure plate on top of here, which will activate the crusher. And that's the groundwork, and I'm gonna continue working on here and show you the progress I will have made. Alright, here we go. I should have all the materials to finish it off. So let's hook up this guy here to a little clock for the elevator. Come on, let me do it. There we go, repeater into a comparator, into itself again. And then we're gonna need a block here and a repeater facing into the elevator. And then just 2 more. Oh, that's enough already. So that should work. Let's put this half slab in. Perfect. Works just fine. And then we need to take a signal of this hopper, because this hopper here will be our indicator if there is if the cultivator is destroyed, because then an item will flow through that hopper and activate the whole shutdown mechanism. Just like that. Then we have the vertical wiring going up here all the way. And activating this R as knowledge here, which is activated right now actually, but that's fine. And this R as knowledge triggers these 2 pistons here. Oh, basically I have I have 3 pistons here, 3 sticky pistons, and I had only 3 slime balls. So this might be the only cultivator I can build for a while until I found some more slime balls. And I just went to the nether and I snagged a few of those friends here. Some glowstones, so let's make some of these and add them in. This will be our indicator light up on top here or here. How do we want to do this? Probably that's the best way. Like that, and we need a redstone dust right there. That works. Let's move down here. Get rid of this. So that will be our indicator light. And this will all be glass here. So it will be... Oh, hello dirt. This will all be glass around here, so we can't really get into that. And this block here will be the cultivator. What I need is a button right now to deactivate the RLS knowledge. Wrong position. Probably one higher. Yeah, there we go. Pistons retract, and when I throw an item down there, it gets sucked up. And does not activate the whole thing. Why not? Why not? Theoretically, should... Oh, I know why. The signal is not strong enough. I need a repeater right here to strengthen the signal. That should do the trick. Let's try this once more. And imagine we have our cultivator here. It explodes. Leaves a water source block behind. Water source block gets destroyed. And when I notice it, I can grab my items out of here that were in the cultivator before. I press this button and I place the new cultivator right there. And now I have to do it all over again, well, because I placed this cobblestone there. But it works just fine. Took me a while to figure that out too, but I had a lot of fun with this one. And the indicator light is activated by this redstone block up there, which gets moved over there by a piston. Let's cover that up so we don't see anything above it. And that is basically the system. And this down here is our crusher. So if we have a mob, let's play mob for now. And we have our water streams that push us in here. Yeah. You take damage until you die, and as soon as you die, your items get sucked out from this hopper down there. Alright, let me get out of here real quick, and then we're gonna put the water in. And then I'll put the glass in. And then this system is already good to go. And then we can check how much space we still have left. I think it's a little more compact than I thought it was gonna be. So we should be good. Okay, all water streams lead to the center now. And yeah, we have a wall. We have some space to put a wall in here so we can make this glass. Or can we? We might not be able to, but I can figure something out. A wall design which is too deep for this area here, so that will work out just fine. And I won't put the cultivator in there quite yet, because I have to look up the recipe and get the resources I need for that. That's something I'm gonna do until next time. And I'm also gonna insert these lamps up here. But there's one more thing I wanted to try out while we are at it. Now let me first check the episode length. We might be over long here already. Yep, I'm gonna save this next project for next time. Try and maybe do some more interior design in here, do some tedious work, gather some more resources. But you know now how the cultivators will look like, and maybe I can gather some more slime balls until next time too, so I can get those guys done. But until then, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked it, please feel free to like as always, and I hope to see you all in the next episode of the Dinosaur Mine. So have a nice day, and seriously guys, don't be daft, play some Minecraft.